guys, and welcome back to another pregnancy update. Today I'm at 30 weeks gestation and I'm definitely feeling it. I feel like I've added another inch to my belly growth. My hands are swollen enough now that I have to wear my ring around my neck. I cannot squeeze it on or off without a lot of trouble, and I don't want it to get stuck on there. Biggest news I got for you this week is the fact that a matter of days ago I had a false alarm regarding labor. Yeah, possibly TMI, but a few days before that I was noticing something that I thought was pieces of the mucus plug, and about 3-4 days after that I was having lots of nasty Braxton Hicks, a very vague cramping in my midsection, and most alarming of all, what I thought was fluid leakage and spotting. So the combination of those things made me call the hospital at about 9:30ish at night and ask for advice, and they said, well, you should probably come in and get checked. So we went to the hospital, got there like 10 o'clock and got checked and found out after some very basic tests, no, I was not going into premature labor, thank goodness. There was no signs of leakage. Everything is still very, very closed. Baby was moving great. His heart rate was great. And yeah, there is no reason to believe I'm going to have him dangerously early. He's still settled in really well, and boy, he did not like that fetal monitor being around my belly. He kept kicking at it the whole time. So good news, I'm right on track, and of course I do have another prenatal appointment this week. Speaking of prenatal appointments, I did get the results back from my glucose screening test, and it was totally normal. My blood sugar is right in the normal range, so I am not at risk for developing gestational diabetes. Yay! Next thing I wanted to talk about was birth classes. We were looking at childbirth classes at the hospital, but unfortunately they are prohibitively expensive for our budget, and there are no in-depth free childbirth classes. So we had an offer from a friend of ours at church to do in-home childbirth classes, sort of condensed into 2 or 3 sessions that are very, very long, by the way. And that sounded like a great offer, so we got that started last week. And let's just say it was a little bit more than we bargained for. This session, from beginning to end, probably lasted well over 4.5 hours. And the materials this lady uses are from the late 80s. So I didn't know it was going to be this outdated. But the good news is relaxation techniques, breathing and all that, that is still applicable. And my husband and I figure we can just, well, weigh it against more recent discoveries about childbirth and whatnot, and sort of cherry pick the stuff that we're still going to apply, like the breathing exercises and relaxing and learning to work through discomforts. That's still applicable, so we're going to go ahead and keep with it. Something else that happened last week, I believe it was a week ago on Saturday, was the maternity photo shoot. Unfortunately, I did not vlog about anything. I didn't document anything. It was really hot, and that was not only the day after my false labor scare, but also a couple of hours before the childbirth class. So Saturday last week was absolutely loaded, and my husband and I, by Sunday, we were bushed. We were absolutely exhausted. We're not going to be getting the pictures back probably until the end of this week at the soonest, and that's only a few of them. We're not going to get all of them back until August. I'm totally fine with that. I can't wait to see them, and it was slightly Star Wars themed. Not as much Star Wars elements as I wanted initially, but I can't wait to see the pictures. I think they're going to be really, really nice. We got to sort of get a preview, and it's awesome. It's just, I can't wait. Another update on what my body is doing, apart from the continuation of the world's worst heartburn, and of course, sore feet, slight swelling in my feet, nothing to worry about, and also slight swelling in my hands, so I can't wear my ring. Let's just say my body has started actually producing something with which to feed my child. I've started producing colostrum, actual colostrum. So that's pretty exciting. It gives me hope that I'll be able to nurse my son. I hope I produce enough for him. And finally, last topic I wanted to touch on was birth plan. They say, oh, at 30 weeks you need to start drawing up a birth plan. Well, I've heard a birth plan drawing up since I was like halfway through. Some things have changed, some things haven't changed. I'm going to go through it again in the next couple of weeks. And if my doctor asks for a birth plan, then I'm going to give it to her. It's basically got my preferences on it. The only thing that we've decided on that's set in stone is I want a natural birth, meaning no epidural. If I can help it, I do not want to be induced. And unless it's an emergency, I do not want a C-section. And beyond that, it's pretty much up in the air. I do want some soft music, and I want to be able to take a little bit of video during the process, even though I'm going to be very busy. I'm probably not going to be vlogging myself. I'm hoping to find some sort of a clamp system for my GoPro, and then just stick it on the bed and recharge the batteries regularly, and that's all I can think of to sort of document the whole experience of childbirth. And I'm not going to be documenting anything super personal. If I can get it and keep it pointed at my face while I'm pushing, that's about as personal as I want to get, and that way I can also get the look on my face when I see my baby for the first time, which is like, ee! I'm excited about that. But yeah, the rest of the birth plan is it's pretty open to interpretation. In the words of Captain Barbossa in Pirates of the Caribbean, more guidelines and actual rules. So yeah, I do have something of a birth plan. I guess the only other thing to update you guys on is baby stuff is still rolling in almost by the day. Some of the boxes are pretty big. Thank the Lord I got help with the latest box today. I do see what's in it, but I'm not going to tell anybody. And that box weighed 45 pounds. If I hadn't had help, there's no way I would have been able to get it up here. The absolute final thing I wanted to touch on was nursery progress. It's still stagnating. I mean, we've got the crib and a bookcase and the crib mattress. No changing table or dresser still. So I'm thinking on the weekend, when we're not busy, we're gonna look at thrift stores for some sort of dresser or something. Why are you crying, little girl? Something that's at least 4 feet long and 1.5 to 2 feet wide, and hopefully between 3 and 4 feet tall. And the less elaborate, the better, and it has to be made out of wood so I can repaint it to match all the other pieces of furniture I'm going to paint. So there you go, guys. That is my update for 30 weeks. As you can tell, I'm pretty tired. If my heartburn would let me, I would take a nap, but I don't know how possible that is. I've been trying to nap for the last few days. It has not worked out. It's very, very spotty. So I guess I'll come back again after I guess you guys will see me in the nursery again after my baby shower, and then I'll show you what all I got. And I'm especially excited to show off the clothes. I've already got quite a few clothes, but specifically the clothes that people have sent me that are cute. We'll see where things go from there. Oof, man, I am so tired. Mostly I can't believe how big I am and how much bigger I'm probably going to get. According to my books, baby's supposed to weigh right around 3 pounds and be between 15¾ and 16 inches long. And I believe it. He's taking up a lot of space. So, see you guys later. And I can't think of a way to sign off except thanks for watching and God bless. Bye.